Do you want the recipe? I'm going to help you understand what you're going to need to know so that you can dive into this industry with confidence and care, and to be able to experience the blessings that this industry can give you instead of the bruisings that so many agents have experienced in front of you. So I'm going to dive into this content with you. And by all means, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com, if you need any help. And I hope this content will serve you well today. I do run a national insurance agency. I'm so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing agents across this nation. We're selling Medicare, life, and annuities face-to-face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So if you need a work family to call a home, reach out. I'll serve you in any way I can. But the recipe for success is important to know, but the recipe for disaster is something that you need to be paying careful attention to. If you were shined on by an insurance agency that's like, oh, you're gonna make piles of money and all you gotta do is have an insurance license and get on our platform and buy some leads and you'll be just fine, you're in trouble before you even started. This takes place in the industry, and I'm sorry if this was you. But if you're in an environment where you're not being given clear, concise direction, if you're in an environment where you're not being given good trainings, good platforms, and I'm not talking to go watch a video, leave me alone like a latchkey kid. I'm talking about really being in a state of learning, getting turnkey systems so that you can systematically increase your level of certainty and sell more. It'll help you. If you're in an environment where you got to buy somebody's lead platform, okay, you don't have any good leads, let me share with you, so many agents are harmed because they don't have good training, they don't have good leads, they don't have good mentorship, and they got free scripts somewhere that just aren't giving them the value that they need. The recipe for success is so important. When you're first starting to cook, okay, as a teenager or a young kiddo, and you're trying to make cookies, okay, you ever had a batch of cookies that comes out of there and you're like, whoo, that's, you should have used baking soda, not baking powder there, buddy. You mixed a couple things up. It's not as palatable, right? So if you mix some things up in maybe even just something as simple as your order in a sales presentation, it can screw things up and leave a bad taste in your mouth, but more importantly, it leaves a bad taste in your consumer's mouth. This is why the recipe for success is so important. The recipe for success looks like a lot of hard work. It just does. But you've got to be in an environment that you follow good instructions, follow good foundational, okay, knowledge bases and trainings so you can translate the business in an easier way. And this business, by the way, is not easy. It's very simple, but it's not easy. So when you want to engage in this industry, when you want to step up to the next level, you've got to understand the proper recipe is going to be a lot of hard work. Understanding that you need turnkey systems, not just go watch a video. You need to have concise and clear directions if you want to be able to engage in this industry and capitalize like nobody else. This business is not unicorns and rainbows. It's not. This business looks like a lot of hard work, but when you're skilled up, when you're honed up, when you're built up, when you go through like a 5-day telemastery program that I put on at jasonfinalexpense.com, it's not easy. But man, it's simple. Once you understand it, it allows you to be able to engage, okay, your consumer in a more confident, more certain way because you've gone through the hard things without having to spend 15, 30, 40 bucks, 80 bucks on a lead, okay? It's no good spending money on leads and feel like you're just bleeding out financially. You'd rather pay the cost, okay, of understanding what are all my ingredients. Let's put them aside. If I'm gonna make cookies, let's make sure I don't mix things up, because it's going to cost me a whole batch of cookies. Okay, those little shortcuts, those little things that we neglect are going to cost you a lot in this industry. So understand that the recipe for success in the insurance industry is very simple. It looks like hard work. If you're a face-to-face insurance agent, you got to get out there and knock those doors. You got to set those appointments. Simple, right? But it's not easy. Understand you're going to get a lot of negative airspace when you step into those homes. Even in the telespace, you gotta not just, okay, know what to do with the nose, but you've got to understand how to better translate what that consumer wants from you. Understanding what you're gonna give, not get. So many agents are maybe shined on where they think that a lead is just, okay, a lottery ticket. A lead is an opportunity to have a great conversation with that client. And don't get me wrong, there's some crap leads out there, a lot of them. You can lose a lot of money on bad lead vendors. They're all over the place and they will harm you. If your IMO, your FMO is selling leads to you, man, are they eating off both sides of your apple or what? That's not going to help you attain the wealth as if you would just take control. So if you want to have a recipe for success, first off, you got to get real with yourself and go, you know what? I need to get trained. I need to get honed. And I'm not talking about watching a video, okay, mind-numbingly. You've got to have clear, concise directions if you want to capitalize clearly and have the best chance of survival. So many insurance agents will never make it in this industry. And one of the major reasons that they don't make it is because there is no clear direction, there is no clear training platform, and they don't have good leads. They don't have good leads. You've got to make sure you've got a lot of leads, a good amount of them, good quality leads, but then you've got to know what to do with them. This is why training, coaching, and mentoring is so important. Vet your trainer, vet your agency, vet your IMO, FMO, vet your upline. Make sure you're learning from people at the top of the food chain, and there's a lot of good trainers out here in the industry, but there's also a lot that will shine you on and lead you on a wild goose chase and take your lunch money. So when you want the clear, okay, recipe for success, understand it should be very simplistic, okay, to understand. It should be simplistic to comprehend, but this business is, okay, not easy. It's very simple though if you would just be a good student, be a good soldier, follow clear directions, and then you got to be consistent and know that the industry looks like hard work, and it will be one of the most amazing ventures that you've ever been on. So make sure that you understand it. You got to keep your fundamentals the fundamentals. There's no point in this career where it quits being about people. This is a people business. Okay, profitability will happen when you focus on the people and do right by them. You've got to keep the people in front of you. You want to be profitable? Good. Let's keep the priorities in view. It's all about the people. It's all about our prospects. Take better care of them, and guess what? You're going to build a career, not a job, that you're going to be proud of. Look at this industry as a noble profession. Look at this industry as the time-tested profession that it is. It's a career. It's not a job. If you look at this industry, whether you're part-time or full-time, it won't matter. Okay? Part-time agents can do phenomenal things. Full-time agents can do phenomenal things. But you've got to look at this industry as a calling, something that you're passionate about. Profitability will also follow those that have passion. You've got to be passionate about who you serve. You can't fake it. Okay? It's just nothing you can really do. Okay? They can smell through that a mile away. Focus on serving them, focus on the consumers, and I promise you'll sell more as a result. But make sure that you've got a foundation of training, a foundation of knowledge, and you'll find yourself more successful. Make sure you've got someone that can give you the recipe so that you can have consistency. Once you have the recipe down, you know what? You can do it again and again and again and again. This business is amazing. It's rewarding. It'll help you accelerate your life and your career in ways that maybe you didn't think were possible. So never give up, never give up. And if you're in an agency that isn't giving you a clear, concise training, isn't giving you good lead vendors, okay, isn't giving you clear direction, well, understand, okay, this isn't terminal. Okay, you can get aligned with an agency that can help you translate the business into a higher level of success and an increased level of profitability for you, and that will help you find what you need. I hope this video serves you well. Have an amazing day, and I hope you're ready for success tomorrow. I appreciate you watching, and if you need anything at all, jasonfinalexpense.com. Thanks so much, you guys.